What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RWBY D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor, and I should make sure I'm recording the right scene. Okay, I am. With us, we have Mike as Howl.
What's up?
Travis as Dune.
Hey.
And Mike.
And Mike
Yeah.
as Verity.
And Zach as Verity.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And Nick as... Wait.
Anyway, quick recap as to what happened last time. Iris and Verity had some fun conversations. She pretty much said that she trusts Verity and the team, saying that she would allow them to continue attending the school next semester. They got their grades back. They passed all classes, but not without some criticism from Xavier. Xavier proposed to Iris. Crom attempted to get Dune alone and possibly kidnap him. However, because of a breach in their security, things ended up taking a little bit of a turn, and Crom is now arrested by Iris. And then lastly, they called in Norton to bring some backup for mercenaries, just in case Fluff and Deed makes their attack.
And then the next day, something bad happens. I wonder, is that connected?
And where we left off, you were all sleeping, and then you heard an explosion, saw some rainbow color, and then the wall you're in... Oh, I'm not even on the map that you guys are looking at. And the wall turned to salt.
Holy crap, Verity, how'd you do that?
Oh, I sneezed.
GG.
It's like, this is how much I hate you, Dune.
This is my salt.
This is my story.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I was watching something.
Attica!
And that was the last thing you heard. Was Noctis's voice screaming, Attica! And now I'm just going to clarify before we go any further here. So this is the final bit of Campaign 2. It's possible it'll take multiple sessions. I think it'll only take one. But I just need to clarify. Your decisions, remember, your decisions matter.
Yeah.
Plot armor doesn't exist in this campaign. Doesn't exist in this RWBY D&D we're doing. So if you're doing something that you think to yourself, well, maybe this is dumb, it might be, and you might die for it.
Oh, it's not gonna be hasty now. Maybe it's not.
Hey, let's
dumb.
fight Bueller.
Maybe it's just stupid.
Such as a decision like that, dude.
Why didn't you defend a school? Why did you run? Because it was Bueller?
Which is precisely why I prepared a failsafe. You know, in case things fall through. We'll see that failsafe in your inbox. I PM'd you.
You created a Belgian.
You're gonna back up character.
Listen,
you never know what's gonna
approve of.
happen.
I have a backup character in mind. I haven't actually made it, but I'm fairly certain Felgen or someone's going to stab me through the fucking chest.
You didn't come prepared because they're gonna stab you through the chest.
The bright side is you have plenty of chances not to die in this campaign.
Well, that's good.
Technically, from this moment on moving forward, you could just run away. That's a possibility. Don't have anything planned out for that. Have a lot of scripted dialogue that won't happen. I'll be a little annoyed, but that can happen.
And that's when we said, hey, Hal, ready to go on vacation to your family's?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's get out of here.
Bags already packed.
Roll them up.
Roll them up.
Let's just sneak out of here and act like we didn't know this happened. All right.
Where are we, Connor?
You're going to be about midway down on the map. I also need to increase your vision slightly.
That's it. Sweet. Holy cow. Eureka!
Yeah,
Wait, I know.
I don't even think they say Eureka in the English dub.
Eureka!
Oh, one character says Eureka. I think it's... What's his name?
Scribe?
He's the
Physical
black guy.
appearance. Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew. He says Eureka one time. It's possible other characters do too, but I know he does. I always remember, like, the first time he says his name, he says Eureka.
Yeah, I can't remember any other character like say. I can't even remember him saying that in the dub.
It always throws me off guard, so I always remember it. Anyway, you all see this huge layered, like, I don't even know how to describe that. Plumes of salt. Here, for the sake of this, I'm going to expand vision.
Just so we can see her in the center.
Are they on a mound of salt, or is it like a crevice of salt?
It is like a small crater has been formed, and it's now blooming out like a bunch of flower petals. But centered on Ereka's location.
You doing okay, Noctis? Doing okay, pal?
So you all have just hopped out of bed, and you're looking out your wall that is now gone. You can see on the wall across from you is Team Barrow, who's looking at the exact same thing. You see an unconscious Ereka. You see Noctis, who seems to be very exhausted right next to her. And you see Team Aussie, who's lying down, seemingly unconscious on the salt bed. A bed of salt. That's a much better word. And
What is
immediately,
this?
Noctis yells out, "I need to get Ereka to a safe place. Barrow, get Aussie into Boreas' classroom. Flip the switch on the back of the podium 4 times. Go down the opening. Put them there and guard them. Team Magical. Wait, Magical? Oh, damn it. Devilish. Find out where Magical is. Get them to Barrow if they're harmed. Otherwise, search the grounds for any threats and be careful. If you have to, take cover with Barrow underground." And you see he picks up Ereka and immediately starts running towards the main hall.
All right, roll acrobatics check to see if you make it up the salt mine.
GG. This man flies. He's no longer a mortal being. He's ascended.
I cannot fucking grab him easily. Come on.
That was a spot check that I rolled to see if I could tell what may have caused this, but it probably that's very vague.
All you could tell it was centered on Ereka. Not on Noctis, on Ereka.
If you scroll really fast over the salt thing, it's fucking trippy.
My frame rate's like low.
For your camera?
I'm gonna reconnect. Give me a second.
Okay.
Like not for my camera, just for the map itself. So I'm just gonna reconnect, see if that fixes it.
Audio's,
Everything's moving.
Your audio's lagging.
Is it?
It was.
That was for
Yeah.
just a sec.
It happens when anybody reconnects on.
Oh, yeah,
Does
that
it?
makes sense.
Team Devilish.
I don't want to fight Team Magical.
You may have to today. You don't know that. We're gonna go find her. Let's go.
Now, why would you fight Team Magical?
'Cause
Nah, they're gonna be on the ground unconscious. Somebody else is gonna beat them up, and then we're gonna have to fight them.
Why would someone else beat them up though?
I'm just making up fake stories, dude.
He's
That's
metagame
what-
talking, not in-game talking.
Well, you heard him. Let's go.
And then we start moving
I'm just gonna leave
at
vision
normal
like this.
pace.
Yeah, so where are you guys gonna go? You see Barrow is grabbing Team Aussie, and you see that they are running
The
down
heck?
towards Boreas' classroom.
That's where he told us to go. Or-
He chose to look for Team Magical. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna look for them.
Oh, let's go to their lunch hall. Yeah, I have no idea where they're.
Well, lunch hall is destroyed.
Let's go to that tree they always hang out by.
I think
Maybe
we
they're
should.
taking a bath in the fountain.
I think I'm gonna follow you guys, but I think they'll be. I would highly suggest the tree.
Let's do it. Come on, Skylar.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
So,
I mean, it's all around us.
yeah, let me take some for to go.
Let's go. Formation Beowulf.
Formation Beowulf.
Yeah. Travis and I know what it is, but we never worked out the details with Connor, so it doesn't matter.
GG.
We didn't try.
You got something to say to there, dude?
Nothing.
Oh,
I said you just have to script it out for me. Word for word is what you're going to write down. And then ask me to approve it. With any bonuses that it might include that you're requesting. So if you're looking for a bonus to AC, if you're looking to get a cover bonus, if you're looking for a bonus to hit checks, that just has to be cleared out. And then you'll take some time in-game to learn it. But of course, for this last session, between that one, and this one, there just wasn't enough time. And so you all keep walking towards that tree. Oh, and there's Team Bear, or Team Magic. Ooh.
Oh, snap. Well, okay. I didn't
I don't
call
even know
the
where
shot.
I'm going. I can't even see.
But,
I'm just going to keep holding.
Are you not over here?
No, I ran. As soon as I saw Felgen, I fucking ran. I just was like this.
GG.
My old master.
I gotta stop calling these shots. I'm sorry,
Why are
guys.
you hiding behind me?
I just was holding over.
And so you all see Felgen, and as you approach, you see Felgen looks at you, specifically at Verity.
Hi. Just kidding.
So you're finally here.
I've been here all semester.
Team Magical, kill them and show your dedication to Fluff.
Yes.
Technically, we're not human.
Yes, Captain. I mean, I'm human.
No,
And you
you
see
don't have to do
Mavros,
this.
Galazia, and Lefka draw their weapons.
Well,
We don't
boys.
have to do this.
Dune, hug every one of them for a long time.
It's too late, son.
And besides, Howl's the one with the tight hugs.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his semblance.
Oh,
I don't remember if I've touched any of those people, so
I couldn't tell you.
you have.
Let's have Skylark fight Chrysos for the beginning.
You might have touched Chrysos, but regardless, enough time's passed that all that's moot.
it wouldn't have mattered, yeah.
It has to be like a consistent.
There's like a fortitude save or something that has to be made, or a will save or something, and then
I can reveal the metagame information if you desire.
Let's just move on with the fight, and we can talk about it later.
Okay.
You really want to die, huh? No, just playing.
No, I don't.
I'm just playing.
But you see, 3 of them have drawn their weapons, and they're not looking at you. And Mavros responds to you what you said, Dune. He says, "Oh, it has to be this way."
There are better ways to get Faunus rights. Fluff is not the way to do it.
And Felgen laughs and just goes, "Clearly, you still just don't understand what Fluff is about."
oh, I know what Fluff's about. Killing people that don't do anything wrong.
Killing those beneath us.
Well,
Let's see how long you last.
And you see Mavros, Galazia, and Lefka all move up to ready themselves for combat, but Chrysos stands still, just still with a very uneasy look on his face.
Chrysos, you know this isn't right. I know why you're doing this. I get every reason, at least from what you've told me. I
Roll
get
persuasion.
this. Hold on. And he's not a human. Finally. No, it doesn't matter.
GG.
Well, this sucks. Motherfucker, it rocks.
If the dice will it, then so it shall be. So at that point, you see Chrysos runs past Galazia. He stands next to Skylark and draws his weapon, aiming at them. He says, "I'm sorry, team, but this isn't right. Fluff isn't right. So I'm standing with them. If you stand down, we'll show you mercy." Blue Sun's motive foul.
Yeah, it's like, hey, man, that's too heated a moment.
That's fair, but I did roll a nat 20.
That's 20 on what?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. GG.
That was a good
He
roll,
seems
too.
genuine to you.
Oh, all right.
Crisis, I got your back, buddy.
And Mavros yells out, "You coward. You traitor!" Lefka turns to you, Verity. Says, "So the defector spreads his ilk." And then Galazia. Chrysos. Just like me, you had your faunus trait stripped from you and burned to cover it. Are you seriously abandoning us? I'm sorry, Galazia. I'm sorry, Lefka. I'm sorry, Mavros. But I won't stand on the side of injustice. These people in this school have shown me that there's another way. And then you see Felgen steps forward and draws his own weapon.
Where did he get that?
Says, "Then you'll die alongside them."
Oh, Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
GG.
So it's a 5v4. You guys got the advantage.
Yep.
Yep.
Roll them up. Now that you guys got Chrysos, I'm gonna...
Hey, it's about to be a 74. Am I right? Am I right? It's about to be a 74.
Yep, good idea. Let's go.
And last but not least, Skylark.
Who goes first? It's so stupid.
Oh, it's not just stupid. His character also isn't leveled.
Rest in peace.
No, it's not. Look at that. 24.
He's good fodder.
GG.
Maybe he'll take a hit or two for us away from the checklist.
Alright, so what's he gonna yell? Crisis is gonna say, "You should already know everything you need to about them." Mavros' faunus trait is his teeth. His semblance is that he
The two dog heads,
two
right?
dog heads.
Yep.
Lefka's is the barriers.
Yep.
Remember that she's ranged. Keep her in mind. Her faunus trait doesn't matter. It's been burned off. Galazia's is her tongue, her faunus trait. Her semblance is creating bubbles. As for Felgen, I don't know about his semblance. I don't know about his combat style. Judging by his weapon, looks like a spear.
Alright.
Alright, and Skylark's going to go first. And he's going to shoot at Mavros. That's a hit.
Wow.
Is he a Dex character?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he got max damage.
What the fuck?
That's
Way to go, Skylark.
Wow.
That's inaccurate.
how do you have a
All
1
right.
in 10?
It's simple. He has a weapon that is upgraded on its size, but not its damage. He put everything into the melee version of it. Howl, you're up. Oh, Store's move action.
Then why be a Dex character?
He's
For
probably
the-
like hybrid
for
or
the
something
AC.
like that.
AC is a little overpowered.
Fair.
Your dexterity characters based on that. I'm working on some things to rebalance it. Give other characters some buffs.
Take attack of opportunity.
You will take... if you're moving there, it's only going to trigger the one.
Okay.
That will trigger the attack of opportunity from her, which she's absolutely going to attack you with her forearm blades.
Are your stats correct, Hal? I thought you were at 80.
Ooh.
That is
Roll
not
that.
correct.
1d20. Yeah, your characters might not be correct. I thought I upgraded you all, but then I saw Hal's health changed in the last menu, so... Alright, so Galazia misses her first attack. The second one is the 23, which I believe is a hit.
Yep.
You take 10 points of damage. And anything else you're doing, Hal?
Yep. Grappling Felgen.
Alright, roll the grapple check.
I love you.
We take down the leader.
Roll the 20. Roll the 20.
Alright, so you're doing the grapple check. He's going to contest it with... Ooh,
Nice.
That's a good roll.
Hey.
That's probably going to succeed.
Yeah, it always works out this way. Here comes the 20 from
But
Connor.
he's got a decent... He's got a decent reflex, though. He fails.
Hey.
What's the 20 though?
You've
That's
gone
crazy.
up, and he is now grappled.
What the fuck is this? It's impossible to break.
So how are you grappling him? like
This is
hugging him?
semblance?
GG.
Are you hugging him? Are you trying to... What are you trying to do?
The arm lock, just pin him up. It's
So you're trying to,
arms.
twist around and grab him like that?
Everybody shoot Hal.
Okay.
I think it'd be so funny, too, if he's just, holding him from behind, be like, you just need love. Just,
Alright.
petting him.
I'm gonna say take him down now. GG.
Now it's Lefka's turn. Lefka's going to use her semblance 3 times.
Uh-oh. Can you make him visible to us, please?
No.
That's just cheating. Chrysos, how far away can she make those walls?
It was roughly 30 feet.
Ah, fuck.
And that is all that she can do right now. So that's Lefka's turn. Galazia, she is not going to try and free Felgen. She is going to run forward and attack Dune. Ooh,
Oh,
that's one
snap.
hit.
Oof.
You take 28 points of damage. I love that eye roll. It's like,
Jeez.
God damn it. But now, Dune, you're up.
I'm going to heroic storage my attack and store my movement action, I guess.
All right. Now it's
not what
Mavros' turn.
Not what I expected.
If I move, she's going to roll another 20 and take out
Attack
my...
of opportunity! Attack of opportunity!
I'm thinking here.
No, do it.
Nah, he's pissed off at Chrysos.
That's fair.
GG.
Makes sense.
He runs up to Chrysos, and he's going to use his semblance to make an attack.
GG.
Shoot the right dog face.
And you see he also, his fangs come out, so he's making a full attack action, which lets him make an attack with all 3.
And Crisis gets a 5-point bonus to his defense.
2 of which hit.
Man, I got some slow-ass AC.
GG.
I guess 2 of those would have hit me, too, though.
I was going to say one of those.
I forgot it was
Alright.
tie goes to the attacker.
+5, +2, +5, +1d4, +5.
Ooh.
43 points of damage. You can see that these are some serious bites. So serious, it actually breaks his aura.
Shit.
That's some good hits. Yeah, that immediately breaks his aura. That is it. Chrysos is now in dangerous condition. Verity, you're up.
He had a good run. He stood up for what he believed in.
Okay, I'm going to store my movement action, and I'm going to hit Glazia.
Glazia. Glazer.
Second one's it.
Okay. Are you going to do something, dude? Thank you.
I don't know what you're rolling for, doing. You got to declare it.
I'm sorry, I had my thing muted. I said low blow.
Okay.
All right, and I stored my movement. I called that out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And you break her aura.
Nice job.
That doesn't mean the fight's over.
No, I know,
I was gonna say,
but
this
I'm
is
just
the
saying. I'm just saying, like, good work.
That's Chrysos' turn. Who cannot
Was
use his semblance
Galazia
now.
knocked down?
No, but she's now exhausted.
Okay.
The knockdown thing I was only doing for the tournaments, just for the sake of dramatic effect. He's going to keep fighting. So he's going to use his 2-pronged spear and make an attack. But he's also now exhausted. That is not a good roll. He swipes at Mavros. But Mavros very easily just slams, or just pretty much just grabs a spear and throws it away. Or just like bats it out of the way, not throws it away.
Puny god.
Now it's Felgin's turn. Felgin's going to try and break free of the grapple. So he is going to try and do a counter grapple check using his dexterity mod, or maybe he should use his acrobatics. Nope, he's going to use his dexterity mod.
Come on, hair.
So, Hal, you don't have to roll, remember. This is against your initial roll.
Okay.
So he fails again.
Brother.
Ah,
Skylar.
Oh,
Skylar, hit Galazia.
This guy's going to be, but Crisis said, Galazia, if you don't stand down now, we might kill you. And see, she just kind of looks and she pauses for a second and goes, no, man, I don't want to let him die. And he's going to go over and he's going to attack Mavros.
I hate you.
GG.
I get it, but I hate him.
And he misses.
How the fuck do you roll so perfect and then roll that? I know it's computers, but like, come on.
Howl, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna make an attack.
On Felgen, I assume.
Yep.
You can attack while
Need him right in the ass.
He can attack Felgen.
Sydney.
Just remember, you can only attack with your weapon if it makes sense for you to be able to do so. So in Howl's case, yes.
Cool.
He's gonna
So like
activate
me,
semblance and hit him in
if
the
I were to
chest.
grapple someone, I could shoot someone with my
Yes.
shotgun. Okay.
If you're grappled, however, that is not the case.
I disagree with that, but I'll take your word.
That's what we're doing for the rules. That's just it, and leave it at that.
Dislocate my wrist and...
Alright, here's no
normal
damage.
person would do that.
GG.
So yeah, he just takes damage.
Ripped him
Not
once.
a good roll.
Damn.
Hit on my
That's
semblance
unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
save my move action.
Bounced
This
off
sh-
the aura.
The shitty part is I'm not gonna shoot over towards Hal because what's the point?
GG.
You're on your own over there, kid. There's barriers up.
Yeah, and we don't know where they're at. That's why I shot Galasia, to tell you the truth.
Not
Was
a
it-
bad idea.
Easy
You
target.
throw
Plus,
like some dust, like some ice dust, and like try
Ooh.
and find out where.
it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
but-
Zach, you idiot.
Yeah, you idiot.
Yeah, you idiot.
GG.
What's the matter?
You'll see next turn.
Okay. She is going. Hal, you did not do what I thought you were going to do with the hostage. So
I
some
think
of
I
these
know what you've done.
barriers have been.
I'm pretty sure I predicted what you thought I was going to do. I hope so.
If so, you've done a good job because she's now inhibited herself from helping him in a way that won't hurt him or risk hurting him.
Because when there's nothing that happened afterwards, I was like, I wonder. I wonder if the goal wasn't to defend against them, but me bringing him towards them.
She is going to attack Skylark using her boomerangs.
It breaks his aura.
That's one hit.
Oh, yeah, he's not leveled. I was like,
His defense is also lower than your guys's, or just his dexterity.
oh.
Actually,
He
it might
does,
be on par with
he's
yours.
not a.
I know it's
he's
lower
not
than
a
yours.
dexterous. He's not a dexterous hero.
I don't remember what he is.
He's a strength because he was talking about having the strength bonus stuff.
That is accurate.
Points for me for remembering. All right.
He just has a lot of points in dex. Alright, so Skylark has taken one hit, but his aura remains, and Lefka's got her weapons back. Now it's Galazia, who she is going to keep fighting.
I respect that.
Leaves me no choice then.
And she's attacking you, Dune. Both are misses. You see she's very, very tired and just kind of swinging, just like very easily kind of stepping out of the
If
way.
you're exhausted, do you take a penalty to your hits?
Yes. You take a penalty to AC, hit checks, and something else.
Stand down, girl. You don't have to die today.
Kill her. Kill her now.
Metagame says I have 3 shots next turn, and you're going to be one of them if you don't stand down now.
-5 to hit checks and AC.
Holy shit.
Okay, nothing else on that one. Yeah, there's some changes I'm also going to be adding into some of these to make them even more brutal. That's why, I don't want to do another session tomorrow, assuming that we finish this one today.
Sure.
Because there's a lot of stuff I'm going to change to kind of rebalance things. Like,
Cool.
once you're exhausted, you lose all stored actions.
Ooh. I don't like that.
There are also other status effects that are going to do similar things. Just add more of a counter, add more of a strategic element to it. Anyway, that's Galazia. She missed. Dune, you're up.
I'm going to shoot... God, I really don't want to kill her. I'm going to shoot Mavros.
See, and this is what I talked with you about earlier. It's not always a bad idea to have a weaker form of your weapon to try and spare someone's life. Just in case.
I'm going to shoot Mavros twice, and then I'm going to turn my weapon into the crane and smack her in the face.
I will not allow the transformation after an attack.
Jeez.
Oh, that's bull.
So you do it now? Or
It's
You
what
take
I've
it down
done
first.
to balance for the shield, so I have to apply it to everything. I'm working on readjusting that as well, as I've talked to Hal to because I realized there's kind of an issue with that.
Yeah. That's a tiny one, though.
Actually, you know what? I'll allow it this case, because I already said to Hal that I'm planning on readjusting it. Won't see
All
my
right, shoot
favoritism.
Mavros twice. Oh. Those are probably the
Last
last
favorite.
At least one of them is.
First one's miss, second's hit. But it's still enough to break his aura.
And then I'm going to turn my, push the button, smack.
Alright, roll the hit check.
Let's hope it's enough.
Remember, it's a melee hit check, so not your ranged.
Yep.
Looking forward to seeing this.
Nice.
Not a bad roll. Roll the damage.
Hey.
Here it comes. Here comes the max damage.
1d1 plus 1 damage?
It's more than that. Shut up.
So 1d2, thank you.
It's actually,
Should be a 1d8.
it's a 3d6.
0.5d7.
Oh, that does more damage, I thought. Okay.
And there's no bonuses after that, I don't think, because I have minus stuff, so, yep, 3d6. Oh, it's not
That's
enough.
unfortunate. She is still conscious. Now it's Mavros. Who he's going to use now his claws. He's going to make a melee attack at Chrysos.
No! Skylark, jump in the way! Dive!
That is a successful hit.
Chrysos!
And that's how Chrysos died, ladies and gentlemen.
He'll spare.
And he makes the slash at Chrysos, knocking him unconscious, but not dead. Barely. And now he's going to have to roll a fortitude save on his turn to avoid bleeding out.
So it's the
GG.
will of
It's the will of the die at this point.
the die.
Unless Verity runs up and tries to heal him.
Don't know how to do. I'll try, but I'm going to. Can I attack then move?
Oh, yeah?
Okay, I am going to attack at Mavros.
That's it.
Oh, he's dead.
It probably doesn't matter for the last one, but
See, that first hit knocks him unconscious, and then that second one kills him.
Wow. Oh, you going all the way?
and then I want to move
They
up
know that
to
he wasn't going to stop.
up to Chrysos. I knew he wasn't going to stop.
You gonna try and treat him with a swift action?
Sure. What do I got to roll for that?
You will roll a survival check.
Man, you guys don't believe in redemption.
That's
Is that
a
good
failure.
enough? Okay, I was going to use my one spirit die I have left.
All right, go ahead.
That
a
sucks.
failure.
That's how fucking spirit dies work in this campaign, son.
True. I have no more too.
That is the end of Mavros. Now,
Uh,
Chrysos.
can I give him my spirit die?
Sure.
Is
All
your
right.
survival better? If so, use yours.
Mine's 0, bro. That's
That stabilizes him. Out of curiosity, let's just see what would have happened. All right, he would have stabilized either way.
that's just how it works.
I like to say I helped.
Without your roll, it might not have happened. The dice might have changed their mind.
It's true. It's all an
So you
algorithm.
have stabilized him, and now he is 1 hit point away from death. Now it's Felch's turn. He's going to try and break free again.
Fuck
Try and
off.
kill Chrysos.
All right, this is getting real annoying, kid.
You will suffer for your crimes.
Can I say something to Skylark before his turn?
Before that, I just want to call out Nick, not Nick, Scholar Nick, Nick
Excuse me.
Harbor in the public HSG Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw the chat, but he made me say, "I'm ready. I'm just ready to see the power of Hal with his most powerful move, a tight hug."
Here it is.
It's true. I read
Here
that
it
last
is.
time and I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. And this is actually happening.
I respond with the tightest hug of them all, and it's fucking right.
He was one
I
roll,
see
like,
this.
he was one number off from a perfect roll. Like,
It's right there at the bottom of the chat right now. All right, what was it that you were saying?
I think you need to add that in, like, screenshot it and, like, roll it on in with the date.
Oh,
I'm gonna put a fork and knife on there.
Speaking of which, to anybody who's not already in the Discord, we have a public Discord. By all means, join us. We're very active in it. At least Connor and I are. Travis and Mike sometimes get in there. But yeah, by all means, come chat with some fans.
Chat with us, chat with fans. Anyway. So that's Felgen, now it's Skylark again.
Can I talk to him real quick?
Sure.
Hey, Skylark, I think you should stay and try and help Chrysos out, protect him.
So just hold my ground right here and keep fighting from a range?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to transform into his other weapon. He's going to attack Galazia to try and knock her out. That's a hit. Knocks her out.
Thank you. Oh, low blow. No, just kidding.
Knock her while she's fucking down. Just step on her face as you move forward.
Bitch.
Double tap. Learn that in Zombieland.
Shit, Zombieland 2 coming.
I know, I'm excited.
Hal, you're up.
Gonna hit my semblance again.
All right. Oh, was the semblance with the first time as well?
Yeah.
Every
Okay,
time
sorry.
so
I
far.
didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I don't know what stats effect.
That was a lot better. Not
Right.
much, but a lot. I know that
Alright,
doesn't make sense.
That's done 20 damage. You know, since you're just gonna keep doing that, I'm not gonna keep a counter. I'm just gonna do that for it's got 2 hits on it.
What does your semblance do for the counter? Is that just
It's-
him? Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know if it was doing more than that. So
Yeah, it does.
It stacks.
okay.
Yeah, it reduces attack and defense.
Gotcha. Lefka, you can give up now.
Your team is down. It's time to surrender.
It's you and Felgen, and there's 4 of us.
And he will never break through that grapple.
She's going to use her stored movement action to step inside here. Using her other stored action, she's going to make 4 barriers this time.
God damn it.
GG. I'm about to get kidnapped. Have mercy.
He walks forward, slamming Felgen's face into the barrier.
Galazia's up. She's got to roll Fortitude save. Dune, you see as she's there on the ground, you can see that she stops breathing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Metagame wise, do we know if we can break her walls?
You have no idea.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
It's Galazia. Dune, you're up.
That's a pun. That's a
not
pun. It
It's not a
was.
pun.
It's too late, son.
It's a
It was
pun
not
for
a
Dune.
pun.
It's a pun.
It wasn't a pun for me.
Give it your best shot.
GG.
Dune, what dust do you have?
Earth and ice.
You think you could make us a ramp over her walls?
Yeah, let's try. Or I can try something else.
Okay, by all means, try what you were originally going to do if you want to try.
Okay. We'll see how it goes.
I have an idea myself, so. This fight's going a lot.
Is it my,
differently than I
is
thought
it my
would.
turn? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't know. I have turn order closed. I'm gonna use the earth dust and center underneath Lefka and lift her up.
Okay. And she is now standing up.
Hopefully that is high enough to where it will be above the barrier, but I don't know.
Maybe.
And it also takes her away from Hal. Causing attack of opportunity. No, I'm just kidding.
GG.
And then
So
I'm going
what did
to.
you do?
I centered the earth dust underneath her. and it raised her up 15 feet. So hopefully that'll be above her barrier, so she'll be able to be targeted, theoretically.
Anything else you're doing this turn, Dune?
Yeah, I'm going to run... I'm just going to say I'm going to run right there.
All right. Ready?
So I'm going to move just above Skylark, and I'm going to shoot with my explosive ammo. Right, kind of like in. I'm shooting at Levka, but I'm hoping to see if there's kind of a barrier right there.
Okay. One of those is a hit on her, and you can see that there's no barrier.
Strategic.
And then do you want me to roll the explosive separate?
Oh, no, you can roll it together.
And it's 2d6, right?
Yep. And she takes some damage, but her aura is still up. Crisis is out for the count right now. Felgin's going to try and break free.
Come on, Hal. Hold strong.
Why even try,
Well-
old man?
That was a strong roll. I think I rolled a
That was
19.
a really strong.
Skylark's going to shoot her.
What the
Oh, you
fuck is
got a
happening?
crit. Same thing happening when like you were you're not here. You're still like these phantasmal feats.
And you see that breaks her aura. I'm going to say that knocks her off the platform as well, and she slams into the ground.
Taking some fall damage?
No, not enough.
Damn.
It's RWBY rules, so I don't judge it as harshly.
Dune, focus for Felgen.
We still don't know if they're behind. Wait. Yeah, that's a good question. Do barriers stay up after she goes down? You know, I would assume it'd be like Verity's stuff where they disappear.
We'll have to
But-
find out.
Yep.
Well,
That
first
is a
things
good
first,
assumption.
Hal, you're up.
One more time.
One more
For the road.
That was a good roll. You're getting better.
A little better each time. And it's starting the second move action.
All right. Lefka's up. She gets to roll a fortitude save to see if she
Is she unconscious?
done bleeding out. Yep.
Oh, she's
Oh,
not
sorry, I
marked
don't have her-
unconscious.
Yeah, I don't have her marked. My apologies. Oh, no, sorry. She's not unconscious. Her aura just broke.
As I say, you never said she went unconscious.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
Just
getting
like
ahead of myself here.
mercilessly.
So you see that she's looking up, looking at you, Dune. And she kind of looks past you for a moment.
Oh no!
Oh snap!
And
Oh,
you can
God. Bragging about it.
Oh,
you guys look around and you see that there's Bragg, one of Norton's mercenaries. And he is going to run up here and say, "What's going on?"
Team Magical is defected.
Well, that's no good at all. Looks like you seem to have the situation on lock. Those two are the only ones that are left, huh?
That's
Yep.
right.
Well, let's see if I can do anything about that. And he pulls out his harp.
Sense motive on that.
And he's going to kill us now.
Fudge.
He misses me.
and me. So,
Oh, that's not a hit.
what's it doing?
That's initiative.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Everyone's in range.
F you, nerd.
And you see, he pulls out a fluff mask and puts it on as he pulls
Okay.
out his harp.
And I
Give
was
me
hoping
that
this
will
was going to
save.
happen. We're going to go with quick attack.
Oh, it's okay. We're still staying in the same combat order. It's currently Lefka's turn.
Quick attack! Quick attack!
This isn't the start of combat.
Oh, it's the start of combat? My bad. Yeah,
Yep.
it does say that at the start of combat. Rip.
So Lefka
Start-
gets to take
But
her
it's the
turn.
start of his combat, though.
It is the start of his combat. It's okay. Special rules. He had a chance to get a bad roll and go behind all of you. Be very dangerous. Instead, the dice had a will, and it's going now.
Roll 20 has a will.
So Lefka's going to make 2 attack checks. Veered, you're the one who hit her. She's still aiming at you. Was
Both
that
are
first one a hit?
misses.
Okay. Ooh, a 2.
Both of them hit each other, and her weapons break and fall behind Verity.
Once again, if we go to subsection.
So she goes to throw the weapon. It goes right past you, Verity, comes back, and then it smacks Felgen on the way.
Dope.
Oh, so there's no barriers there.
That's
Nice.
free real estate.
Felgen takes 8 points of damage. But now it's Brag's turn. Brag's got some fun.
Hey, wait a second, Connor.
Hey.
Quick attack. During combat, you push yourself to the front of initiative order for 1 round. This can only occur once per encounter. It says nothing about the beginning of combat.
Oh, well, okay, well, that's fine. Well, let me rephrase that then. You can only do it at the start of a round, in which case this isn't the start of a round. This isn't a fresh round.
But it just says...
Skylark was leading this round.
Yeah, but it just says during combat. It doesn't specify.
During combat, you push yourself to the front of initiative order.
Okay.
Initiative order is in terms of rounds.
Okay. I can see that one. I can see that
see
one.
what's happening,
Yeah.
and they don't have a clue.
Just let it happen.
Sorry, if I said that about the initial start of the encounter, that's what it used to be then. I forgot I changed it. But regardless, this is the way it's supposed to work.
Except the will.
Did Skylark not do anything then? Oh wait, no,
Sky-
she shot left. He shot left. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Sorry.
Let me get this will save ready.
Skylark did that. Felgen took damage. Then Lefka made her attack. Hit Felgen. And don't worry, you don't have to roll a will save. You get to roll something else.
Fortitude, got it.
Actually, no, sorry, you don't roll anything. But he does. You see, he plays a song. That's a good roll. All of you... Actually, no, all of you do need to roll fortitude save for this one.
Oh, snap. Rip that 8.
Hell, you fail. Dune, you pass.
Spirit die.
Where do you fail?
Mm.
Alright, How you pass. So Dune, you pass. Howl passes. Lefka is launched back 15 feet. Verity, you're launched back 15 feet. Skylark's launched back 15 feet. And Crisis is also launched back 15 feet, as are those bodies.
Just flopping in the wind.
Jeez.
Not only that, all of you are now deafened and staggered.
What does stagger do?
Well, let me get to that here, shall we? Alright, so first off, deafened, for some reason I don't actually have defined in the book yet. Staggered, you all take a -2 to your hit checks and your AC. This only lasts for 1 round. So after your next turn is done. So just mark you with, I don't know, a chain heart.
Rip. AC is trash now.
And deafened, you are also, because I don't have those lined out right now, we're just going to say you take a penalty to perception checks in terms of hearing. There should be a bigger punishment for that, but I don't have it defined, so I'm not going to punish you for it. Oh, Verdi? You can't hear me?
Well, no, I'm deafened.
Oh, all right.
GG.
Spirit die.
Are you serious? Thank
Yep.
God.
Now, that was only his swift action, so for his next action, he's going to move forward and attack Dune. That's a good roll.
It's a miss.
GG.
I'd like to try to dodge that if I can. I have
All right.
I have 2 saved actions, so
All right, roll that reflex save. The DC you are aiming for is 30. That is unfortunate. You take 16 points of damage.
Thought that perfect 20 was going to come in.
Dune, you are now up.
gonna try to hit him. Is that a hit?
That's a hit. Is that with the -2 already correct?
Yes, because it was 13.
Okay. That's what I thought. I was just making sure. All right. He takes 38 points of damage.
Verdi, help!
Yep.
Oh wait, can't hear me.
That wasn't stated. I was just making a joke.
No, you're deafened.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna shoot at Bragg.
You roll a perception check, probably.
You could roll a perception check to try and hear it, but I like the idea of you just not hearing anything right now.
Love.
Yeah, it's like trash.
All right. That's one hit. All right. He's going to try and dodge your attack, Dune.
Dune's hit?
Oh,
But my
sorry,
16
sorry.
didn't?
I meant to say Verdi.
Too late.
True. Too late.
He fails anyway.
So,
Good.
dude,
All right, so he takes that 26 points of damage. Next, it's Felgen's turn. Come on, Felgen. Come on.
ooh.
Can he hurt himself, like dislocate his shoulder or something, trying
That's
to
exactly
break
what I
out?
was just thinking of.
I was making a joke, but okay.
I was thinking of it. You see he's struggling, and you see he just kind of pulls him. He takes a little bit of extra damage.
GG.
Now it's Skylark.
Skylark, shoot Bragg.
He's just
Shoot
going to
Bragg.
step right there. And he's
Shoot
going to
him.
shoot. That's a miss. Howl.
One more time for stack number 4.
Dude, if Hal takes out Felton alone, it's just gonna be so happy. Dude, every roll keeps getting
You break
more.
his aura.
Oh, Hal. Destroy him.
He's at -3 stacks now.
Isn't that 4?
That's
Yeah,
4.
sorry, 4 stacks. I said -3 because I was subtracting 3 or for some reason. Let's go.
Now it's Lefka's turn. She's going to run up behind you, Howl, and make an attack. Make 2 attacks.
GG.
By changing her boomerangs into... Oh, sorry. No, one of the boomerangs hit Felgen and bounced away. She only has one of her weapons. She's going to make an attack at you with the dual swords to try and remove your grip. But she takes the -5 from being exhausted and the -2. She misses.
Curse
Yes, she
you.
does.
Bragg is going to play the harp again.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. 34, that's a different result.
It's a different
okay.
thing, dude.
You are all continuing to be deafened and staggered. No fortitude save for this one. No chance of being knocked back.
Cool.
Oh, GG.
That said, he is still going to follow up by readying a movement action and making an attack. At Dune, of course. That's a hit. And that breaks your aura.
Can I
So
like?
you are now exhausted, taking a -5 to hit checks and your AC. What's up, Dune? Or Hal?
I was gonna say, can I turn around to Lefka and be like, stand down? It
So,
doesn't
like,
have to be this way.
move Felgin's cover or just turn your head?
Just turn my head slightly, just like so my voice can be on.
She says, I know it doesn't have to be. Actually, yeah, you're all deafened. She'll roll perception check for you.
See if she can read lips.
Ooh, that's not a good roll. She can't read lips. Dune, you're up. If you'd like, we can pass right now. Okay. Making an attack. You remember, so you've got -5, -2, so that's -7 right now. That's a miss.
Can I give him my spirit die?
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay. I would say that was the wise move because he has the -5 to hit checks. Verdi, you're up.
They only have
movement action.
Okay.
I only have the -2, right?
Yep.
I am going to also store my movement. I haven't done that the past couple. Oh, thank God.
That is one hit. Low blow from Dune. That's a hit.
His aura's broken. How much health does he have?
Oh, his aura's not broken. Felgin's aura's broken.
Oh.
Now it is.
Now his aura's broken.
GG.
That was a hell of a hit, dude. This partnership we have, Dune, it's working out pretty well.
Brad's going to make an attack at Dune.
I still don't understand why the longest range character is the one who's always the closest, but hey, you know.
Dune has a chance to die from this attack.
Oh gosh.
Bye, dude.
-5, -2, that's 7. That'd be 23 -7, so you should be at 16, aren't you?
Wow.
That was close.
Jeez.
I forgot
was
that hits
close.
AC.
Just out of curiosity. Alright, you would have survived but been unconscious.
Yeah, he's at 13.
Scarlark, hit
Wait, what was I doing?
Bragg. He can't hear me, but
I mean, damn, Scholar, do something.
I owe you an apology here because I accidentally meant to do... That was supposed to be Felgin's turn. That said, because everything worked out for you, we're going to keep that as his turn. But now Felgin's actually got to take his turn. Come on!
Well, I mean, we're kind of both ways here because Skylark hasn't taken a turn in like 2
It's
actions,
true.
I think.
you haven't done anything.
No. Skylark's been doing his stuff. No, he's been doing his stuff. He's been fighting. He's been making attacks.
Yeah.
Dune's fighting a battle on 2 fronts.
Yeah. Alright, Skylark's going to shoot at Bragg again.
Wow.
You
What
gotta-
the fuck
you
is
gotta be
happening?
fucking kidding me. He knocks Bragg unconscious.
I'm actually very upset with this.
Yeah, you and me both.
Are you upset with the Felgen thing too?
I'm so annoyed. My whole thing was to try and pit you two against each other. But this happens. This is teamwork. Hal's doing what he's good at. Dune's aura is broken, so that covers one of the things that I wanted to make sure happened.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's because Team Magical knew that Dune's one of the bigger threats. Dune and Howl, but Howl's a tank, so they were going to absolutely focus Dune first.
Just chop liver.
Howl, you're up.
GG.
The fuck? I'm important too.
Alright, one
Well,
more.
you are, and that's why Lefka was attacking you, because she had a personal grudge against you.
Sorry I danced with you.
It was so poorly you stepped on her toes several times. She didn't like it.
Yeah, but she knew that.
You said you're attacking her with your semblance? Or attacking Felgen?
Yep, the semblance. Getting those sweet 5 stacks.
You knock him unconscious with that.
Alright, I'll just let him drop to the ground.
Kill him.
I'm not killing anybody.
Fine, I'll do it.
That's between you and him.
I'm gonna say he's like on the ground, like barely conscious, but not quite. So that way, there's a chance for dialogue between him and Verity. Lefka, she's going. She's now going to attack you again, Hal.
Turn and face it this time.
No longer deafened.
Dang. That's 2 ones.
That one just misses. All right, now it's Bragg. He did his stuff. All right, now Dune, you're up.
Kill Bragg.
Bragg's now unconscious, so technically
We can now
you
hear
only
each
have
other,
one
right?
opponent left. Yes, you would no longer. You guys are deafened.
Dune. Kill Bragg. Put him out. If you take Felgen from me, I'm gonna cut your dick off at night.
Threatening your teammates?
That is a meta game. That is not what I said in game. But I'm gonna be real upset. Take care of Lefka. Help Howl.
I'm gonna shoot Lefka.
Okay. That is a miss.
It should have been one higher than that.
That's still a miss.
Oh, no,
Verity.
it's not.
That's too bad, even with her minuses. That
So I'm gonna
sucks.
try and move forward. Do I run into a wall?
Nope.
And I'm shooting at Felgen. Do I need to roll a hit check?
No. You gonna say any dialogue as you say he's barely conscious?
Fuck you, Felgen.
So I'm gonna say he's like speaking as like you right as you say that and cut him off, and then you make the shots.
Oh, I blow him up.
Boom.
Traitor.
Blow him up. Okay.
That was explosive damage. I'm blowing him up if I can.
Splat. Yeah, you have left a crater where his body is essentially.
Hal takes
I'm like
damage.
mortified. I'm just like,
Hal does take damage.
I am so sorry, Hal.
Hal, you
You
take
ain't
18
sorry.
points of damage.
you ain't sorry.
I
You
am
gonna pay
sorry.
for
I
this.
didn't mean to actually hit you with that, but
You gonna pay for this.
Well, I can take Felgen out of turn order now. All right.
Lefka, stop this now.
She says, "You're the traitors. I'm not stopping until you die." Skylark shooting her. Skylark misses.
Moving on.
Hal.
Alright. I ain't gonna waste that. I'm just gonna make an attack with my semblance.
That's it. And that knocks her out.
I'm just gonna whisper, like I'm gonna punch her in the again. She like falls out. I'm just like, it doesn't have to be this way, and let her gently fall to the ground.
Yeah, kind of like lay her down. Okay.
I'm killing this dude behind me.
Okay.
GG.
You're up. So
Asshole.
CG.
So you
Not
take
till
your
all over
rifle.
again.
I imagine you just point it to his head and just boom.
Fluff will never win.
I
Just
stand
like
up.
that.
That's what you think.
You've
Puts
killed
on
2
a
fluff
fluff
members.
mask. Runs up, makes an attack. Plot twist.
That'd be a great plot twist. So
I'm
you
gonna grab
all
that
are.
mask and add it to my inventory.
GG.
Oh, Lefty's gonna have to roll.
why'd you move me down?
1, 2, 3. Okay. Sorry, I was gonna move you all together, but I just need to make sure that she's stabilized first.
Well, Lefka's still alive.
She's unconscious.
She's
said he's not
still
gonna kill her.
alive.
All right, I guess
Well-
if you're going to go up and kill her,
We need that
That
XP, son.
No, F you, and F your XP.
Here comes,
really-
here comes the grapple.
so I imagine
How?
Verity, you start walking towards Lefka,
Hold on,
and Hal just
hold
kind
on.
of like steps in
Hold
the
on.
way.
Hal, are you not wanting her dead?
No.
I respect your decision.
I'm gonna grab her up. I grab Chrysos up.
You can pick up both.
He can weigh 'em
Hercules.
both. He can weigh 'em.
It should have been named Hercules, not Hal. Damn.
GG. All right. Well, we never got another objective, so I guess we should find.
Yeah, we
something to
did.
do
Said
here.
head to that bunker and go underground.
All right. Well, let's go then.
Yep. Flip the switch 4 times, all that stuff.
And at that moment, actually, well, so are you going to Boreas's classroom, or are you just like going into this classroom right next to you?
I'm thinking the one right next to us. What do you guys think? It's up to y'all.
I mean, we should go to the closest one, absolutely.
You know what? Just to be safe, I'm just gonna like tie her up with. Let me see what I got here.
Some iron wire. Oh wait. We're gonna tie two
No,
cigarettes
I'm creative
together.
here. I've got some clothes. It says. Okay, I'm gonna tie her up with some clothes.
It's good, fam. It's good. Ice cuffs.
Okay.
Shh.
Ice
The
cuffs.
most dangerous cuffs, the ones that melt.
I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
Should have used the earth ones.
Am I getting earth?
I only have like 8 of those left. Okay. Earth
I'll
cuffs.
get you more later.
Yeah,
You have
good
enough
luck.
to make it
All
for
the
both of
shops are
them.
down.
Later.
Both of them.
I said later. Like later.
But
Well,
isn't that
some-
what House said to time both up, or were we just tying up Lefka?
I'm not done with Crisis. He was on our team.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Okay.
Look, Daddy.
Look at Lefka. She's tied up now.
She's now tied up. So you're just gonna set him somewhere, or?
Nah, just gonna carry them both.
Yeah, put them in the fountain upside down.
GG.
So, y'all start getting ready to go to Boreas's classroom?
I guess.
I'm asking.
I guess that was the
Whose
objective.
classroom is this one?
That is Iris's.
Let's just go through Iris.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna follow along. Let's do
Okay.
it.
I'll take the lead. I have the
So-
most aura, so.
So you all start going there. You flip the switch 4 times on the back of the podium, and you see it opens up to reveal an underground area. I will drag you all down there in just a second.
Just gotta add the entire army of fluff.
You go down there, and you see Bueller. Hello.
I've been waiting for you.
Surprise.
Hello!
So you all go down there, and you kind of set those two against a wall as you kind of just take a second for a breather, and then you hear what sounds to be an explosion coming from up above.
Sealing the exit.
Like, not directly above you, so the exit's still open, but it seems to be coming from nearby up above you.
Oh,
You dead, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess he probably won't kill you. He'll probably just like keep you as a trophy.
put the lotion on the skin.
So do y'all go back up, or are you going to keep going down here?
Should we check it out?
I'm gonna stay down here.
Have you never watched a horror movie? Hey, let's go check out that noise. Black guy dead.
Wow!
Hey, you ever seen the movie? not just a
Oh
specific.
wait, you know that's not accurate. That's not accurate. Hey, let's go check out that white girl. Hey, let's go check out that noise, black dude. Fuck that, I'm staying here.
And then Black Dude dies.
Yes.
Like- GG.
I'm gonna head to the middle.
Yeah, so am I.
How are you sticking with the team, or are you going to go and check out the ladder? Or go back up and check out where the explosion was coming from?
Nah, I feel like you want us to do that.
I'm asking you what your character would do. Your campus is under attack. You were told to get Team Magical to safety if possible. You've now got them in an underground bunker, so what are you doing?
My character would probably stay here where it's safe.
Okay.
Survivability is the main objective. Alright, so let's check it out.
I feel like someone should stay and watch these two, though. Well, not Chrysos, but
You can
Lefka.
keep carrying them with you if you want.
Yeah, just carrying.
All right, you start making your way to the center,
Where?
and you approach the entrance of a vault.
And I'm going to type in the numbers.
Doesn't work.
Well, that's great.
I want to walk to where the where Boreas's class would be, if the team wants to go.
I'm down.
Yeah. Let's stick together.
Sorry, I was doing something. Okay, moving y'all.
Did Nocta say where he was taking that Eka?
The main hall.
Main hall. Think maybe we should check out the main hall. Make sure they're okay.
Well, I know he gave orders to go to Boreas's room, so we might as well check and see if other students are there.
And you go down here where I thought I had these tokens already set, but apparently I do not.
Is it the other students? Okay.
Asahi.
So as we pull up, can I be like, are you guys doing okay?
You see Barrow's there, and they turn to you, and they go, yeah, we're doing just fine.
Team Magical defected. Chrysos ended up coming back and helping us. But Lefka, she tried to kill us. She's unconscious right now. Are you guys all doing all right?
Yeah, we're just fine.
Okay.
We're just doing our orders.
Did you hear the explosion upstairs?
No, we didn't hear anything from over here.
Okay. From Iris's classroom, we heard a huge explosion.
So are you guys going to check it out?
I feel like that's what that's what a hunter or a huntsman would do. Like,
Oh, do it.
Verity absolutely would. That's the thing. I gotta play my character right.
Listen to your heart, beauty.
I gotta check it. So I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna put myself there. I know. Dude, why don't you stay here with everyone who's unconscious? Alright, Dune dies.
The door's going to come back a little bit on the bright side.
You got one aura?
All right, so y'all going back up the exact same Iris classroom? You going to go up
Well,
Zaphyr's
I was gonna
classroom,
ask
or-
Barrow if they were gonna come, if any of them were gonna come with us.
Barrow says, we've got orders.
Is that middle spot in the middle between the top left and top right? Is that the main hall?
The middle opening? Maybe. You can tell that's the only one that doesn't indicate a classroom like the rest.
Hal should poke his head up in there.
I'll do it. I have the most aura. Well, I don't know. I can't read what Dunes is.
So that's what you're looking to do? Come up in that center one?
You took my aura for revenge.
Revenge on what? Me?
Oh, it failed you.
Oh, you know what would be a really good semblance? Like being like a aura based class person and being able to pass your aura to other people, like give them more.
Mhm.
Give them some.
That's one that
mirrors.
exists.
That's pretty cool.
He's not alive yet, though.
This is true.
For all
His
we know.
granddaddy is. Or great-granddaddy.
Oh, the other.
All right, so you start poking your head up. So who's going first, Howell?
I'll go first. I've got
Who's
full
going
aura.
first?
I've got full aura.
Okay.
How's is still more than yours, but go right ahead, son.
Is it really?
Yep, you got
Right.
40. You got 40.
Oh, in that case, I mean, Hal, do you want to go first or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll go first.
That's very generous, Connor.
So, Hal, you start climbing your head up, or climbing up, and you see that there's a switch up there.
Nope.
I do
Nope.
it.
No, it's not the
I got my
4.
thingy. The 4? It's not the 4?
No. I'm going to give
Should
him
I
the
give you the-
instructions.
This switch ain't working.
Yeah, hold it. And what is it again? I know I have it. I was told it.
1,
Still 4 times.
and then jiggle it 4 times.
It's still
Alright,
4?
jiggle it 4 times.
Now, it's the same. It's not a code. It's just the flip, flip, flip.
No, I know, but I thought like when you're going back up, it was a different.
No, the only time that someone tried to go back up was, I think, Dune, and he tried to go up like a different one.
Oh, okay.
And he like went up, he like tried to push like and hold and then try and move, and that wasn't working.
Gotcha.
So Howl, you do that, and you see it opens up, and you see 4 people are now looking down at you. You see Professor Iris, Professor Zephyr, Norton, and Nethys.
Hello.
You guys coming down, or
That's when we figured out that Iris was the culprit.
So they say, "What the hell are you doing?"
we're just going for a stroll?
You here to back us up for fluff?
Yep.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. That's right.
And they
Wonder
kind
what
of
they're
step
pushing.
aside.
So when we get up there, I want to look at Norton in the face and be like, "Did you know Bragg was with Fluff?"
Give me a second here.
He's loyal to me. How dare you say that? Punches you in the face.
Well, you can go find him if you want. Not going to find much of him, but
Can you tell that he was with Fluff? He has no mask or anything.
because Dune was a dumbass and took it. Oh, I immediately thought that, Dune.
You planted that on him. This mask says brag on the inside. I don't know.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I have to do something. I realized I forgot again.
Bragging about it.
Man,
It's little details. I set this up a long time ago. I forgot about it. There's a reason why this place is designed the way it is.
Safety first.
I wonder if we're
I'm
gonna
so
come up,
happy I killed Felgen.
I wonder if we're gonna come up with the eyes are or down with the teeth. Oh, no, we with the teeth. That's right.
You know, I expected more of Felgen. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I didn't
Way to go,
expect him
Hal.
to get grappled to death.
Still an open move.
That was hilarious, though, Hal. Just the whole time. Shut up! Sit down!
Hal's hammer fisting him.
GG.
So you all climb up,
Uh-oh.
and you see that you're in the main hall, and ahead of you, you see that there are 2 Fluff members. One of you recognizes Bueller, and the other you don't recognize, but you can tell it's a woman, and she's wearing a Fluff mask. And you see that there's Boris on the other side of them, and you see Noctis and Ereka unconscious past them.
Can I take my phone out and check out their aura?
Whose?
Scotty and
It's not a fucking
Wheeler.
Pokedex.
It doesn't work on enemies.
It's over 9,000.
Oh.
It only detects your team.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's like,
GG.
this is a wild Bueller.
Who's that? It's Boreas.
GG.
And that's when we found out that Boreas was the defector.
Easy.
Well, you can tell that Boreas is he has his weapon drawn towards Scotty, and Scotty has her. She's kind of like arms ready towards him, with Bueller having his bow trained on you all.
I'm just gonna.
What are you doing? Like hiding?
Trying to duck down.
I'm gonna hold.
Then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Dune, what are you doing?"
I'm gonna sit really low behind this person.
So Norton's going to speak. He says, "So, looks like backups arrived. Guess that means time is indeed short here. Did you just come from the underground bunker then?
Yeah.
Did you see any Fluff members down there?
No.
As
Well, go
We
ahead.
didn't check the whole bunker though. Just most of it.
Says, well, hopefully that means that they don't have the vault or don't have the dust yet. But if they don't, that means they're going to try and do it soon. So now we have this situation to deal with.
Bueller. Just gonna put the fluff mask on. Don't shoot me.
GG.
At this point, Iris yells out, "You're outmatched, Fluff. This is now a 9-on-2 battle." And Bueller just laughs. "You assume too much of your students. I can kill them all quite easily."
Good luck. Never mind.
Yes, we can, Miss Iris. Yes, we can.
I didn't say anything. I was about to say good luck, Trey.
I have a question. Did Hal's aura go up as well?
Sure. I'll say everyone's would have gone up by what I gave you.
Even mine? By 10?
Sweet.
It says my class abilities recover are at twice the standard rate.
That's okay, this is already above standard rate.
Rip. I tried.
This is GM rate.
Here, I'll give it to you.
No, all you can do is try.
So I wonder what their initiative order is. Oh, it's not on the map. Okay.
That is ours.
Yeah, you guys don't see yours here. I always have to re-add it for every new map.
GG.
But there's not a way to drag it over.
Nope.
You should update that.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, they should.
I agree.
Make it easier. Right click or something. You know, I realized that I just want to roll something real quick. Just to see if it would have made a difference. Nope. Still would have got hit. Doesn't matter. Okay.
So at this point, Norton's going to say, "I think you all should get off to the side. We've got this end covered. You should cover the other exits."
Sure you don't want help here?
He says, "You have 2 professors and 2 mildly competent members. I think that we'll be fine on this front. Of course, I can't force you to do anything. The decision is yours."
And you guys got a personal grudge against these guys?
He says, "Well, I hired Bueller in the past."
Awesome. Bueller rolled a 0. Nice.
GG.
And Iris says, "I personally have a grudge against him, but it's just because he's a monster."
Well, we've seen the strength firsthand. What do you think of team? You know, we getting out of here.
You'll have a decision right now. You can take some free move actions. You can either go around, because you see everyone's just kind of trained on professors at a standstill, so you can either go to kind of side exits, you can chill where you are, and you can try and make your way around to the front exit.
I'll cover a side exit.
I'm just moving behind people.
Excuse me. Like,
Why don't Hal and Skylark go to one of the exits, Dune and I go to another?
sure you want to split up?
No. But it makes
Shag.
most sense.
Shag Scoob.
Is that Addie Ann?
She know our faces now.
Yeah, she like holds up cards like, "This is C for Connor. This is M for Mike. This is G for Grapple."
GG. Aw.
So just making sure I have everything open properly here.
Check out this chest here. Yeah.
It's flowing. It's beautiful.
I'm missing someone. All right. Okay. So y'all can move yourselves right now.
Let's go to one of the side exits, Hal.
We'll all go. I think it's better we stick together.
Is that one of the exits, or like is it further?
That was a
I'm afraid.
fucked up roll for a second there.
So I'm afraid.
You coming? Are y'all coming?
Just setting up combat order here.
Or are y'all staying?
Well, I don't know what Dune's doing. So what was the plan? Are you splitting up to cover each exit?
Nah, I said let's go together. That's what I said.
Okay, so y'all are going into the water.
Oh, this is not an exit.
Well, that over there is an exit, but where Viridi is standing is directly in water.
Oh. Well, where's the side exits they were talking about?
There's those, or there's the stairs. So being in a situation to cover both would probably be a better position, but who knows? Maybe I'm trying to bait you into something.
I'll take that bait. Go on the stairs.
See if you got a 1.
GG.
Hope you already see Norton's sweet initiative. Nice. Now, Nebulous
Do you want to cover that water exit?
says, okay.
Don't slip and break your teeth.
Okay.
GG.
And, of course, last but not least is Bueller, who there's almost no chance that he's bottom of this list. Bueller has hacks. That's all you need to know. All right. So, you all have now repositioned yourself, and Norton just kind of lets out a sigh. Like a sigh of relief, he goes, oh, I was worried for a second there. And then at that point, you see Norton steps behind Zephyr and kicks him forward.
Uh-oh. At
At which point, Bueller immediately follows up and kicks him forward as well. Now getting him next to Boreas. While Iris, while this is happening, Nethys steps next in front of her and slams her down into the water. It's like grabs her and pushes her back.
Let's yabba dabba do out of here.
GG.
So then Zephyr yells out, Norton, what the hell are you doing? See, Norton smiles and draws his weapon, which you can see is a pike. Says, I'm doing what's necessary. So what? Fluff is blackmailing you now? No. You fail to understand. I'm not being used by Fluff. I founded it.
Oh.
Are we still there for that?
Yeah, y'all can still hear this.
I'm using quick attack as well.
Okay. We're going to go through dialogue here first. Zephyr goes, wait, what? Boreas, I always had my suspicions of you, Norton. But this is even more than I could imagine. Tell me, was it you who instigated the attack on the Forever Fall Faunus rally? Norton just laughs again. I didn't just instigate the attack. Using my subordinates, I organized the rally. Using my underground veil connections, I organized the attack against it. And using Bueller, my most trusted mercenary, I silenced everyone who could have spoken out against my credibility. I am responsible for removing the worst Faunus bigots in this city. Zephyr, you bastard! You let innocents die just to kill a few terrible people? You know how many of those innocents were Faunus? And what about your animal rights movements, huh? Every Faunus who died wants equality and nothing more. What a detestable goal. You and I aren't equals. We are your superiors. That's why I call them animal rights movements, because I would never refer to them as humans or anything in that like. That is the true insult. At this point, you see a mass of water forms up with Iris, and she's centered in it. She just yells out through the water, "You've been betraying me, us, since all the way back then? I'll kill you, Norton!" And a tendril of water reaches out like an arm and grabs both Norton and Nethys and throws them into the water.
Rut roll.
At that point, she yells out, "Xavier, Boreas, Team Devilish, handle them. I'll join you once I've drowned these two."
Yeah, handle the most powerful fucking person we've ever seen yet. Yes, ma'am. The fuck?
Come on,
Bueller
Skylar.
draws
Keep
his
rolling
bow
20s.
this time towards Xavier. Sorry. He draws his bow towards UL. He says, "My only orders are to not let anyone get involved in this fight."
I love you, Hal.
What?
He just posted the RWBY theme song. This'll be the day you're waiting for.
So Boreas now speaks. "So even if your leaders die," Bueller laughs, "he might be the founder of Fluff, but he's not my leader. Ever since my contract ended, I've been working for someone much more admirable. So if your contract is over, why are you still with them? Who is this new leader?" "My new leader? Well, if I told you, that would be telling."
No shit.
Boreas then speaks. "And what about your companion?" Bueller turns to her. "I don't control Scotty. She's even more devoted to the cause than I am. Far more. Her orders are the same as mine, but it's up to her what she does with them. Now then, if any of you make an attack against me or my companions, you die." At that point, he's going to use his quick attack, throw himself up in front of initiative order, and hop up top, and he's going to ready an action.
You need to declare it, please. What is the action?
I'm not declaring that. I'm not declaring that action. QRB OST, Onyx, actually it's Blanco, he never died. It was an act. Yeah, it might be. Seems kind of weird that I give myself a character token to a character just to deceive you with a one-off. It was either done just for the shock value to make you think he was going to be more important, or because he's coming back.
GG.
So, that's Bueller's turn. You two have used your quick move. Okay.
Yeah, so Dune called it first, so he'd be ahead of me.
He said storing actions. Verity.
I'm storing as well, actually.
And Skylark, he's going to store actions. Howl.
I'll just store an attack.
Nethys is currently held down. Iris is currently holding her down. Dune, you rushed first initiative.
That's when Boreas puts on his fluff mask and fights Xavier.
GG.
Boreas readies his actions. Scotty readies actions. Verity, you just did a quick attack. And Orton readies sorry, he's held down. Xavier readies actions. Bueller readies actions. Skylark stores actions. I meant to say stores this whole time, other than readies, except for Bueller. He's the only one who's actually readying actions. Back up to you, Hal.
I'll move again.
Bueller moves his bow towards you.
Storing an attack. So that moves it towards me.
How? Oh no.
I just want to grapple you. I just want to grapple you.
Bueller's going to yell out, "You take one step more forward, and my attack goes through." At this point, you see he kind of turns his bow to the side, and you see he's got multiple arrows drawn.
He's level 20.
Be careful, Sonny.
He can shoot everybody.
I remain silent, staring at him,
I'm pretty
unfazed.
sure that he went down the same path that I'm going down.
Dune?
I am going to store again.
That's what Boreas will do. That's what Scotty will do. Verity.
I'm going to store my attack action. I'm going to store both.
Norton is still held down. That's Zephyr.
Connor is literally
He's going to
just
store
waiting to
actions.
see what we do.
Oh, no, something's going to happen here eventually. As a matter of fact, I was just waiting for the second round to end before that thing happened, which, hey, guess what just happened?
So,
So at this point, you yell out, or you hear Iris yell out, "Why aren't you two drowning?" And then you see a burst of steam comes from the water, severing the tendril that was tying them down. At that point, Norton stands up and rips off his shirt, and Nethys removes the scarf that she had on. You see gills on both of them. Gills on Nethys' neck, gills on Norton's back. Here's the thing. In case you guys decided to attack Norton when you first met him, you saw those two things of water that were next to him. This was for that. I have methods put in all the way, like, in place just in case for certain things. I don't have the Awari bullshit, so I've got to at least give them a fighting chance if something goes down.
GG.
Anyway, she continues. Nethys laughs now, and for the first time, you hear her speak with a very soft voice. "You are a fool, Iris. We weren't aware of your semblance, but it appears that we are fortunate. Your greatest gift is your undoing." See, she puts her hands together and begins to sing, just going, "Oh," something like that. And then you see the water begins to glow with a faint neon glow. The entire water. You're welcome. You're welcome.
GG.
And at that point, you see Iris starts to stiffen up and start twitching rapidly as the water pillar that she's in begins to descend. You can see that she's just unable to move. At which point, Zephyr yells out, "Iris! Iris, are you alright? What's going on?" And then Norton climbs out of the water. These are all free actions, don't worry, it's scripted. And you see transforms his pike into a rifle, and now he's aiming at your team. Says, "Any of you move closer, and you die." There's a pause for a moment, and then you all hear Boreas speak. "The fact that they aren't outright killing us means they acknowledge us as a threat. Devilish, you have a choice to make. Back Zephyr and I up, or run. Zephyr, you and I will protect your fiancé."
I just want everyone to know that whenever you said that it was like wrapping her up and making her stun, like the music was going dun 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 dun. Dun. I was like,
I should experiment with this, because RWBY's a lot more free with things like that.
What do we do?
It would be against. And I know.
Sorry. Here, I'll give you more time to think for a moment. There's one more line of dialogue or a couple more lines of dialogue that's supposed to be happening here. At that point, Bueller laughs. He says, "You're mistaken, Boreas. We aren't avoiding the fight because we think you can win. We're just buying as much time as possible before the crew breaking into your underground vault. Or for the crew breaking into your underground vault."
Succeeds.
Then Zephyr and Boreas look at each other before Zephyr speaks. "Then we'll kill you quickly. Now you all have your choice."
So do we help or do we go
I
down
really-
and check out the vault?
I hate this. Well, how are we going to get down there?
Go down the stairs.
Those stairs. Will those stairs lead down?
Those stairs lead up.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well,
So we
then
have to go back here.
Well, those stairs will lead to people's rooms where then they have ways to get down, right?
No, those stairs don't lead to people's rooms.
We need to get the code. Too bad we can't get the code somehow and go let out Chrome.
The side entrances that you might be thinking of, those are these ones right over here. But that goes into the water, so if y'all want to go into the water, I mean, you can.
Thanks.
But yeah, prom is a possibility.
What are you doing?
Well, right now it's 4v3 without us.
Dune, just yell, "Daddy needs help!"
42, really.
And see if he shows up.
Who's Daddy?
Well, you are. To Crum.
You're a sugar daddy.
Do I do I trust the other academy students to be able to hold their own? That's whatever.
Well,
do
who
it.
do you think's gonna have the harder time here? This fight or the vault fight?
Don't know. Don't
One
know
has
who they actually
professors,
send.
one doesn't, and you don't know the enemies as to who's going to the vault team. Or whatever potential allies they might have.
I already know Beeler's strength.
Yeah, but this fight only has Boreas and Zephyr, and they're facing off against 4 people. Iris is incapacitated.
We could try and get Iris up. I don't think her aura's gone, but she's dropped. Don't want to go in that water though.
She's not dropped, she's still standing, but her body is just twitching rapidly.
So,
Okay, I'll
for a
do
crystal,
something.
do you have to physically shoot it, or could you throw it with, like, strength?
You can't detonate it by throwing it.
I'll do
It
something.
has to be hit with something.
But I'm not first in initiative order, so it just depends on if Hal wants to say he's
Can
going to
I?
stand there.
I want to say something to Dune. Dune, if you have an ice crystal, I will summon my bird, and we're going to drop it over them, and I want you to shoot it as it falls down.
I guess we'll find out next time.
I'll give one final message here then before that decision, as Bueller says. Any of you leave this room or come closer to the battle, I unload.
So that forces us into combat.
Or forces you to do nothing. Or forces you to take a chance and try and run anyway. After all, there's a stairwell right there. If you think you can survive that one attack, go ahead. You do have your aura. After all.
Okay, can I do something and then we go, or do you want to cut it off there?
We'll cut it off there.
Okay, I have to remember what I'm doing. All right, gotta go. See ya.
Peace.
Oh, did we get any experience, or is that for next time?
I'll calculate it all next time.
Cool.
Don't
Can
want
you tell me how
in
much?
between.
Can you tell me how much Felgin's worth?
Felgen was level 11, so he's worth 110 experience.
Nice. Hal, a lot of that goes to you, but it felt good to be the final blow.
GG.
You completely threw everything he was doing away, Hal. Well done.
What was he going to
Rest
do?
in peace.
He was going to start shooting you, Verdi. He was going to
Was
do
he?
everything in his power to kill you.
So Hal saved my life until potentially right now.
Possibly.
Because I'll be dead by the choice I'm about to make. Next time.
Oh, great. All right.
We'll figure out what happens next time on RWBY D&D. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. A special thank you to our patrons. Your support helps us grow inch by inch, building the foundations for the future of HSG. So thank you. If you'd like to become a patron, be sure to check out the description for a link to our Patreon, where you can get things like stickers, shirts, or even the chance to work with me to create a major character for the RWBY D&D. I know we're already letting you request a character, but, the paid version's cooler. Comes with some extra benefits. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and ring that bell to be alerted to our videos. Or don't. It's a free internet. You can choose.